All right, welcome back to the PHP Advanced, and we are continuing with our lesson. Now we have reached another stage. So you are with me, Remy, who is coming from Technolab, where technology is being created for everyone. So we'll go together. As you can see, we have stopped where we inserted, we checked, and the rest of the thing can happen, update, whatsoever. So now we are going to go to the next part of this particular journey of the advanced app. So advanced web app would now is taking us to user interface where we can allow any user to access our application web app and interact with it easily without seeing a lot of code, without writing any code actually. Because you remember for us to insert, we had to write these all things, but we need to facilitate that to make sure that the user is not going to hassle like what we are doing. Okay, so by doing that means we'll need few things to be with us, and some of those things will include will need us to go to the internet, and by that we'll go to the internet, and yeah, going to the internet and access it, and then from there we'll continue. So, what are we going to go to the internet? For us to make a very good user interface, first we should have the very good thing which is called CSS. And we are not going to do a lot of time spending on writing CSS because I know most of you, you have the basics. So we'll use the one which is already there and is working very well, which is Bootstrap. So we'll use Bootstrap in our application, and from there we'll also use what we use jQuery, Bootstrap. Those are the main thing that we are going to use because the thing of Bootstrap will facilitate for our website, our to be very good, looking well, while the jQuery will facilitate the other part of the JavaScript. So how to do that? First of all, we need to go to bootstrap dot com, and I think it's getbootstrap.com. Yeah. So I love let's Google this. Yeah. So go that getbootstrap.com. So we go to download. We are going to download it. I think the version is I think 4 point something. So download that and we'll include that in our application. That will facilitate our application to be so good and so much amazing. Yeah. So we'll download that. Here it's being downloaded, and after that, okay. But let me get. No, I think this is fine. So if we explore the folder, okay, the folder, we see I will unzip it, and after unzipping it, I will have it in here. So I have unzipped it, and here it is. It has two things. It has CSS. It has JS. So CSS. There is Bootstrap, blah blah blah. The list is long, and also JS. There is also Bootstrap.js. Yeah, so the rest of the thing, we are going to copy these two folder in our folder that we have been working on, which is the DB access, if you remember that. So we are going to copy them in here. We're going to copy in here. So we're adding more folders now. So by copying that, mean that our application has become a little bit bigger. Ooh. After that, we are going also to download. Yeah, we should download. What is this? Okay. Yeah. We should download the jQuery. So jQuery download. Okay, jQuery downloads. So that's also is very one of the very important piece of document we need to have. And I will go directly to the downloads. So as long as I'm downloading this thing, means that they're not mine. So I should be able to follow what they are guiding me in that particular documentation. So I will click Control S and I will try to locate DBS, JS, and I will change here. I will write jQuery. So that's the thing. So if I go back to my document, now I have I have in JS, I have jQuery and Bootstrap. So if this is done, then we are good to go on the part of downloading. And I will share the link below in the description part so that you can be able to click them directly and they'll take you to the part you need to be. So I will go back now to the file. I will go back to the folder, our folder. And what I will do here, I will do some changes. So you remember this is called index, and this is the one that is having almost everything here. So we are going to change this and to call it server because we have given them its methods and whatever functions. So we'll change the name of this to something else so that our index will be the one of user interface with the HTML and the like, okay? So I'll do that. I'll change this to server now. This will be called server.php. Oh, I love that. Changes. So I will create a new file here, and this new file I will call it uh, index.php, and this is the file that will be contain all our user interface and how it will look like. So by saying that, then we are good to go, and we'll be able to continue now with our thing as we supposed to continue. So what I will do only, I will just bring my folder up and okay, yeah, it's already opened. So this is the one from the index because the other one has been changed the name. So our index is empty. We'll try because I'm looking at this address here and it shows me that it's here. So good, we are good to go. So what we start with, we start with HTML. So the good thing of this guy, Sublime Text will assist me to have all that layout set, and I'll call it now application. And it will be a little bit more, they'll be having a lot inside here, as you will see. So we'll be having H1 and this application we call student registration system. Very good name, man. Student registration system. Yeah. So it's this the system that our student will be using to do the registration. Okay. So with this, now I have to call my CSS and my JavaScript pack them together. So to call my CSS, I will call the link, and from there I'll say CSS slash bootstrap.css, and I'll come down here inside body. I will go to script, and I will say source of this script. What am I doing? So it says source. Source of the script will be source will be where the source. So I will start with jQuery, so which is at js slash jQuery.js. Okay, and another one is script and source. This will be js slash bootstrap.js. Okay, so I think I am good. How will I know that everything is working? I should now surround this with div, and inside div I should surround this with class called container. So I expect that there will be some behavior of my yeah. So I expect some behaviors of ooh, don't do we use this one localhost. So we are going to db access. I think yeah, that's all. Yep. So if you see properly, there is a space that I didn't leave, which has been created, and that means my Bootstrap is now working very well. So I can try to go with H3. H3 will be good. And yeah, will be there. Good. So student registration system is ready to go.